Omanim and Omanut. It's your Mora Omanut Ava. And so Purim, we're done. We celebrated it. It was so much fun. And now what? Now we look ahead to a holiday that is like the big one, guys. The big holiday. Do you know what holiday that is? Yeah, it's Pesach, Passover. And Passover coincides, it's called Chag HaAviv, which means spring holiday. And it coincides with the coming of springtime. And what do we do, especially when we're in our homes all the time, like we are these days? What do we do in the spring oftentimes? Ever heard of spring cleaning? Yeah, so we have this tradition of cleaning our homes. You know, stuff, it's been accumulating all winter and we've just been kind of like holed up waiting for the sun to come out. And now that it has, all the like dust is illuminated. We're like ready for a fresh start and for new life to grow, right? Jewish people in particular have a practice in preparation for Pesach, which is still a few weeks away, right? But I wanted us to start thinking about this idea early because we have a practice of cleaning the Chametz, which is the like breadcrumbs, basically like the leavened bread, because right on Passover we don't eat leavened bread. We get rid of anything with yeast that has risen in our house. We get rid of it before Pesach, right? Because the Israelites, when they were fleeing Egypt, didn't have time to leaven their bread. That's why we eat matzah, because it's similar to like the kind of bread that they made in a hurry when they left Egypt into freedom. And so we have this ritual of getting ready for Pesach by sweeping little breadcrumbs or chametz from our home. And not only that, we can also think of chametz this time as preparing for, sort of mentally preparing or spiritually preparing for freedom, right? Basically, which is what Pesach is, and for spring. And for, you know, a new chapter in our lives. And so what better way to do that than to sort of take stock in what has been sort of like gathering in the corners, the like dust of our minds, or our hearts, that we really don't need. And not only do we not need, but it, you know, we actually don't want there. We can make space for all the awesome new things that are on the horizon by sweeping away what we don't need anymore. And so for some of us, that might look like sweeping up, cleaning out a lot of fear or sadness maybe from this past year, or, you know, disappointment that maybe we couldn't go to school together like we used to, or, you know, things that didn't happen. So a lot of tough feelings around that, right? You know, for some of us, it might be, you know, maybe we actually felt really free during this time. Maybe we felt like, oh, we could go outside more than ever, or we could spend time with family more than ever. And that's amazing. And we can celebrate that as we clean and sort of get ready for the next thing that's, you know, the next part of the cycle of our lives. So that's the idea behind this. And I thought, what better way to search for chametz and clean our homes than with a homemade hand sweeper, hand broom, made out of, can you tell what this is made out of? If you guessed pine needles, you are right. Pine trees are conifer trees, and conifer trees are trees that have needles on them rather than your classic leaf. And we have lots of different types of pine trees in our area. And this one is the longest needle that I could find. And that's what I'm going to challenge you to go out and find, some long, straight pine needles. And you can see you'll want to collect ones that still have these little bundles. Collect the bundles and bundle the bundles together. I just collected them off the ground. That's where the brown dead ones are. If you can't find those, you can also use fresh green needles. Just ask the tree for permission. If it looks like the tree is really happy and has some needles to spare, then great. Thank the tree and take your harvest. We just need a small bundle, right? But I highly recommend looking on the ground first.
I've been dusting the blinds, dusting the drapes, dusting your picture in its frame. I'm going where I know I can. I'm leaving you, my broom and dustpan. I sold my records, my tapes and books. I don't need those traps and hooks. I'm going where I know I can. I'm leaving you, my broom and dustpan. I put away the soap and the water and walked on down the hall and dropped off my key and went out into the light. I'm going where I know I can. I'm leaving you, my broom and dustpan. I'm leaving you, my broom and dustpan.
Okay, Omanim and Omanut, thank you so much for being here with me. I had so much fun. I've always wanted to make a little broom, so thank you for doing this with me. I hope you just really enjoy the process, and can't wait. This is the first of many Pesach art activities. We're going to be doing all Pesach all the time in art here in Omanut until Pesach, which is in about a month. So, I'll see you soon.